Good morning, YouTube, you all. Robert Firestone from Flyover State of West Virginia. 12/22, 1/14/2021. To start with, I have been up since about 7 o'clock. Whole lot of feeds that I've been watching, people I've been watching in the last 3-4 days, I couldn't find them. Now all of a sudden, they're back up, but they're being pirated by some other channels. And the location's always different. One was the capital, one was Pennsylvania, another one was Texas. Okay, one of my subscribers just sent me some kind of link, okay, that I cannot even get to. So, here's my email. That's lost1, like number 1, found1 at gmail.com. I forgot the .com. Sorry, y'all. All right. Apparently, I must be doing something correct. Also, I've been trying, and the individual that was trying to leave me the link was also the one that left me the link about the preacher talking about some things about our Constitution, our new one. And I've tried leaving that intention to several people. I don't even think my messages or my comments, I see them on my end, but I don't think they're even showing up on the other end, because I've left some comments where people could be hateful with me just to see if they'd be hateful with me. Well, none of them popping up, period. So I feel like maybe I'm over the target, but I kind of feel like I wished I could see this link that this individual was leaving for me, but I can't get to it. I cannot get to it. I click on it and it goes to basically a blank page, and the last comment from another lady I call Lady D. She comments on my videos too, and I appreciate that. But that was my email. So hopefully, when you get this, whoever out there, the individual mainly that sent me the link, wanted me to see it and watch it. I can't get to it. I'm letting you know now. I find this kind of wild to come in here and sit down and record. Well, you see what's over my shoulder there, right? And, well, there's Mr. Satan on my left, Christ on my right. Look where the sun's at. I just find things out of the ordinary and strange sometimes, but enjoyable. But anyway, on to speculation and theory. Okay, along with that new Constitution, finally I'm seeing and hearing a few of the people that I do watch, or hasn't been wiped out, and I'm getting black market video of the individuals. Okay, they're finally starting to see what might be the bigger picture coming the 20th. One is, like I said, Melania left that tweet July 4th that she couldn't wait to get back to see the POTUS sign the Constitution. I went and dug around. That ain't something they normally do. Anybody, any president that I can find anywhere, it just ain't in the scope and things for them to do on July 4th. So, speculation on my behalf. 30,000 troops, and people saying there's going to be more brought into D.C. Well, they done turned D.C. into a metropolitan jail. For any of the rats that think they're going to scurry, remember, Biden wants to do a virtual, okay, Zoom inauguration. I wonder why. The man ought to feel so fucking secure knowing that there's this much military. Maybe that's part of it too. I don't know yet. For him to come out and want to stand there at that grand ass podium that all of them get sworn in at, this may be a setup on the White Hats and Trump. Where are they going to run? Everything's locked down. It'll be even worse once the crowds get there, what crowds do get there. And Trump's trying to warn his supporters and the Patriots, White Hats, and so on and so on, not to show up at any of these so-called rallies. Because these people's putting flyers out and not even saying who they are, what organization they work for. And it's done been showed the 6th of all these stupid bastards, SOBs, playing games, running around through the fucking Capitol, showed them getting indoors, being unlocked for them, cops backing up for them up the steps while another guy's filming. All this shit showing what was really going on for the people that goes a little bit more than the circle jerk of news. People know to ask questions. So I'm going to leave this kind of brief. The wind's blowing a little bit out there. We're having a heat wave here in West Virginia. It's a whole 42 degrees. But anyway, I got it 72 or 73 in the house. Feels good. Just took me an old hot shower and cleaned up my bush a little bit. Washed it down. Maybe one of these days it won't be so white. But anyway, watching these retarded people, done can't prove that the Pope's been arrested. There's power outages way too frequently in places all over the world. I heard somewhere in California it happened. This might be that 10 days of darkness that our favorite letter of the alphabet spoke of. But anyway, heard Nancy tried to escape D.C. It's a functional fucking walking prison right now with pretty buildings in it. Because my understanding, the intel that got to me was as soon as she snuck her ass out of Congress or wherever the hell she was at in there, that they was on her. They've been on her ever for the last, I think, 5.5, 6 months. And they was letting themselves be known, I understand, of her trying to escape. Don't know if it's true or not. But she definitely looks more and more like the Crypt Keeper every day. But other than that, it was funny as hell. Like I said the other day, Schumer got his ass chewed up one side down the other. People starting to realize that the last key to all this is Biden being sworn in as the president with all that evidence that shows that he screwed the pooch, so to speak, in the elections. Not my understanding now. There's like 3 countries that's done went and talked to Trump with proof and evidence. Italy, I think, had a prime minister and somebody else arrested yesterday. If you can, whoever out there could get me that information on that link that this individual, I don't want to mention names on here because we've had this little circle of people that's been kind of tight knit we talk to each other in ways to where we understand, send each other links, this, that, and the other. And I'd rather not mention no names, but like I said, I done seen 3 or 4 this morning pirated. Okay, first one I noticed was Dave on X22. There was like 5 or 6 different pirating his stuff on back onto YouTube. Martin Brodell this morning, he's pirated, put right back on YouTube. And what's weird about it, it shows it looks like a younger black guy, maybe in his 30s, supposedly with the channel, but right beside Martin Brodell, it says breaking news at the top. Then there's this little, looks like a Chinese man, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, I don't know. I don't know the nationalities just by looking at some people, okay? But he's right beside him talking with mute. I'm like, the first one this morning was coming out of Texas. And it caught me off guard. I said, what the fuck's going on here? And I was thinking to myself, well, Trump just showed up at Texas like yesterday, I think, there to Alamo. I was thinking maybe he's getting things arranged and set up for the people that's being kicked in the cojones to have a way to have a voice back onto this platform. I thought maybe that way. Then these people's pirating like it belongs to them. And I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I found it kind of strange. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this in short. I ordered me some more silver yesterday. I got 3 5-ounce bars coming to me, and I'm just trying to think of anything else right off the top of my head that I should get out to everybody and let them know. I think this plan that's coming up, President Trump will be our 19th president of the Republic. Okay? There won't be no more of this phony ass bullshit District of Columbia, known as DC and the US. The A is going to get put back in there. And what I believe he's got planned is, what better way to get all these stupid fuckers together to make them think that they've won? Then you got at least 30,000 troops, and they're even talking about bringing in another 30. Why would you need this much military unless something wasn't going to pop off? That would be hard for me to believe it wouldn't. This would be the kick in the nuts heard around the world. I'm gonna probably die in here in my house laughing my ass off. It's amazing. I was telling everybody the other day, my brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law, supposedly died of COVID. Okay, but they shoved a fucking ventilator down his fucking throat one day before he died. And I've been told by doctors that any time that you've got mucus buildup in your lungs, large quantities, it's best to do a vapor type treatment with antibiotics and steroids to help break it up and get it out of you. Okay? They said a ventilator would actually force the mucus and the infection back into the lungs. That causes you to drown. That causes you to actually suffocate. So people could say whatever they want to say. I got to talk to my niece last night and done the uncle thing and told her, let her know that he is in a better place, and he is in a better place. I just wished he could have lasted long enough to see all of this come to pass with Trump. Because if this does come down like it is, and what we've heard and seen, read, and followed, once he's back in there and he's got nobody holding his arms or his britches or whatever. And he is actually legitimate president, okay, of the United States of America for the American people. All kinds of wonderful stuff is going to happen. But anyway, y'all, peace. And for whoever gets this, that is my email. Just leave me some kind of attention header so I'll know, because I'm like everybody else. I got spam too. And I'll have to check my spam folder and make sure that it goes into my regular folder as inbox. But peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good day.